Well, good morning, Sky Squad. I hope that everybody is doing incredibly well out there this morning. Lovely to see you. Give me a quick 5 out of 5 there in the chat if everything is sounding good. And as you probably may have already seen with the intro scenes there, welcome to a rather wet and foggy London Luton airport. It is very, I wouldn't say foggy, to be fair, quite misty. According to the meter this morning, it is quite heavy mist. Thank everybody for the 5 out of 5s there, but lovely to see you. Yeah, it's quite heavy mist here this morning at London Luton Airport. So it's going to be a similar viewing to what we had the last time we were out here at London Luton. But good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you, and welcome to another Sky Squad TV live stream from London Luton Airport. Looks like my internet is finally starting to settle itself in. Quite a few dropped frames there this morning when I pressed go live. We've already had a little bit of rain passing through. Got the waterproof gear on. Got the waterproof covers on the gear. So we shall see how we get on today. But yes, rather misty and moody and spooky here at London Luton Airport. Quite a few delays already on the board for departures and arrivals here at London Luton. Looks like we've also had a bit of a runway change as well. Our first EasyJet departure of the morning is heading out to Inverness, but using runway 07 if I've got my runways the right way around. But as mentioned, pretty misty here, so just going to be a big old ball of fog as most of these gorgeous planes come towards us here at London Luton and then instantly disappear up into the mist. So this is going to be fun. But hey, not sure if that particular EasyJet has decided to take the off-duty runway, but I don't think they have. I think we are well and truly on reverse ops here at London Luton Airport, which is a first for me. It's no longer raining, so I'm actually going to take my waterproof cover off of the camera. So bear with me just for a second there, guys. Actually, I won't take it off fully. I will just remove it, if I can, a little bit more from my viewfinder. There we go. I'll just do that for the time being. But yeah, here we are. We're on reverse ops at London Luton Airport, which is a first for me. So this is going to be pretty fun. But lovely to see you all. Good morning. Good to see you all there in the chat. Timmy, good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you. Always a pleasure to see my good friend Timmy all the way from New Zealand, my ex-co-host. Drop into the chat there. Good to see you, Timmy. Hope you're doing well, mate. Welcome to London Luton on a very misty day. Jay is there as well, aka Heathrow Live. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Ms Wolves, one of our awesome super mods, is also there in the chat. Good morning, Ms Wolves. Hope you're doing well. Trish, good morning. Glenn, good morning. Tucker39, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Airline Flyer, good morning. Francis N. Samantha Aviation, lovely to see ya. Terry Stapley, good morning, my friend. Hope you are doing well today. Lovely to see ya. Lovely to see you. Thank you everybody for jumping in. Marcel is also there as well, saying he's checking out OPN at the same time. Jessica, good to see you. Good morning. Lovely to have you all here with us. Hope you're doing well. ATC Warrior, nice spot right on the rotate. Surely are right now on the reverse ops here at London Luton Airport, which is a bit of a surprise. So that's added a nice little element of surprise into the live stream here at London Luton. So going to be keeping my eyes peeled in the other direction. I'm used to facing the direction of 25, but now we are facing in 07 if I've got my runways round the correct way. Timmy saying, sounds like you got a packet of chippies there, mate. No, just the waterproof cover, Tim. Just the waterproof cover over the camera. Over here in the UK, Tim, we need to have waterproof covers for everything. So no, haven't got a packet of crisps, just the waterproof cover there. But let me know if it gets too much and I'll take it off for you guys. But lovely to see you all. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to, yeah, there you go, Glenn. Part-time Timmy's back. Welcome to London Luton Airport once again. Hope you're doing well. My name is Sean, your host here on the Sky Squad TV live stream. Apologies for the slightly delayed start there. As mentioned, had a little bit of rain pass through. And whilst I was setting up, so I thought I'd give it just a second for that to for that to pass through. But Keith, good morning, a good evening to you. Hi from Rakaya over there in New Zealand. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. All right, sitting pretty on the taxiway is another EasyJet A320 Neo. Waiting for clearance onto the runway, but we do have a Ryanair Boeing 737 coming in from Dublin, which is going to be our first arrival of today's live stream. Our EasyJet might get away before that Ryanair comes in, but as mentioned, quite a few delays so far here at London Luton Airport because of the very low cloud cover. Visibility, according to the meter, is 300 feet, so it is not looking too shabby here at London Luton Airport. Or it is looking shabby, to be fair, is what I should have said there. But good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you. Thank you for joining in. And yeah, today is going to be a whole heap of fun, I can imagine. I'm not going to see a whole heap right until it's right on top of us. But we will try our best to get as many views as possible and as good of a view as possible for you lovely people. But we can see those gorgeous runway lights there and the taxiway lights as well. See a couple of nice tails and EasyJet tails and stuff over there in the background as well. But just keeping an eye on flight radar, looks like there's going to be quite a decent bit of spacing, I would imagine, today between departures and arrivals because of the visibility is very low. As mentioned, 300 feet according to the meter this morning. So yeah, those, as you can see, if you're looking at flight radar right now for London Luton, we've got a Ryanair coming in from Dublin, and our EasyJet has been sitting at the taxiway there waiting to go on to runway 07 for about a good 2 or 3 minutes. So there's going to be quite a decent amount of space, and of course ATC up there doing their best to of course space all of these awesome planes out and keeping everybody safe down here on the ground, in the plane, and up there in the air as well. ATC Warrior is saying sounds like missed approach weather. Surely does, mate. But here we go, Ryanair coming in at 950 feet. So we'll line ourselves up with where I think they're going to be touching down. But they're going to be touching down somewhere about here. Not 100% sure yet. ATC Warrior asking, is the tower in the fog? Yes, it is. The tower is in the fog. Well and truly in the fog. And there it is. There's our Ryanair. Look at that. Wow. Already touched down. Madness, eh? Ryanair coming in slow from Dublin this morning. Reverse ops here at London Luton, which is awesome. Suze, good morning, good evening, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hope the ambient is also 5 out of 5 for you lovely people as well. There we go, quite foggy here again at London Luton Airport. It's going to be a fun morning of plane spotting. Hope you guys are ready. Francis End, there it is. And our EasyJet A320 Neo is turning on where I think it might be. Down there somewhere, I think. Is that a landing light through the thick fog there? Maybe. Who knows, eh? Who knows? This mist and fog is quite thick, so we'll keep a wide angle. We'll keep a wide angle on the camera for most of today. We just got to, for the most part, I think it's just going to be a very audible driven live stream for myself today. Obviously, I can try my best as much as I possibly can. Here we go, EasyJet on the move. I was correct in thinking that that was the EasyJet, but look at that. At the door of to Antalya A320 Neo EasyJet. There it is, appearing through the fog. Appearing through the fog and gone into the fog just like that. Wow, crazy. So good. Misty. So guys, I reckon today, I was half planning to be out here until about midday today, but I reckon today might be a bit of a short and sweet live stream. We'll see how we go with the fog and the mist. Got quite a few planes lined up for departure, but our next arrival is a A321 Neo from Wizz Air coming in. But as mentioned, I was planning to be out here until about midday today, but we might just do a couple of hours. So we'll see how we go with the mist and the cloud cover. Hopefully it lifts sometime soon. Not 100% sure, of course, but we'll keep an eye on it all, and then we'll make a good decision. But yeah, I might do a few hours out here. Might just might go up until probably about 11 AM this morning, maybe. All right, just get myself set up a little bit better there on flight radar. Here we go. Our Wizz Air A321 Neo is coming in, and as mentioned, we're gonna have quite a decent bit of spacing on the vast majority of our arrivals and departures. So I was hoping to get another shot of those EasyJets, but another bit of mist is coming through, covering the airport today. Airline flyer saying, with Sean out there, it's gorilla in the mist, lol. I love it. Hayden, I love it, mate. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well, though. But I love it. Great analogy there. Analogy is the word I'm looking for. Hayden, buddy, good to see you. Hope you're well. All right, Wizz Air coming in. Hopefully we get to see it coming in 800 feet. I'm going to keep an eye on it. I can hear it. Can also hear the ground crew car coming as well. But there it is, appearing through the mist. Wizz Air A321 Neo. Will be cool if we can get some go around, but you know, not going to see too many of them. Well and truly appearing through the mist there, Wizz Air. So cool. Once again, good morning everybody, hope you're doing well. And those Neo this morning heading out the door to Lanzarote. I'm imagining Lanzarote probably doesn't have as much mist and fog that we have right now. But hey, the thing that I'm taking from this morning is that it's relatively mild out here this morning. It's quite a mild morning. So it could be worse. It could be worse. Could be worse. It could be freezing cold, but the good thing is it's not. I'm all wrapped up nice and warm. But here we go. EasyJet A320 Neo at the door, off to Lanzarote. Lined up on runway 07, ready to go. Somewhere over there in the distance in the mist. Good morning, Dad. Good to see ya. Is there anybody out there? Hello. Is there anybody out there? We do have an EasyJet A320 Neo out there though. Coming in hot, heading out the door, off to Lanzarote. Nice early rotation again. Wow, man, the mist is just like, boom, is right there. Well and truly right there, you know, like you got a couple of seconds and then they're out the Artis PC-24 private jet. Looks like the weather is also playing havoc with my internet connection as well. Apologies guys, I am having quite a few little internet blips there and dropouts, so hopefully it's not going to affect us too much today, but looks like the weather's probably playing a little bit of havoc with mobile signals in that today. Don't let me down today, internet. Don't let me down. You've been great every other time. But yeah, I do apologise, guys. I might have a few dropped connections every now and then. Terry Stapley coming in with some awesome information. In the departure queue is Platoon Aviation Pilatus PC24. Registration OEGCB, not on Flight Radar 24. Okay. Crazy, crazy weather here at London Luton Airport. Crazy, crazy weather. Samantha Aviation dropping in a $1 super chat there. Thank you so much, Samantha Aviation, for your very generous $1 NZ super chat. Thank you. Lovely to see you, Samantha. Hope you're doing well. Malky, good to see you. According to Flight Radar 24, there is a PC-24 lined up on runway 07. Am I saying that right? Yeah, runway 07. There we go. Waiting for that to approach us. Here I'm standing high atop the Sky Squad TV van. And then we've got an EasyJet A320 Neo in the queue, a Wizz Air A320, and another Wizz Air A320 behind that as well. Looks like our PC-24 is starting its takeoff roll. Steve Moore, good to see ya. My good friend Steve Moore from New Zealand saying morning, evening all. Great day for it today, Sean. So different from the other day. Yeah, very different from the other day, eh? We had a beautiful day at London Stansted on Friday, and today is absolutely covered in fog. We had quite a decent bit of thick fog yesterday morning as well. But that cleared pretty quickly and turned into what was quite a stunning day yesterday. Jay Heathrow Live saying those pesky corporate jets hiding their info again. Yeah. PC-24 is rolling. Where are you, buddy? I can hear you. Can't see you. There it is. Taking off already. Not going to get any view of that. Yeah, so good. Oh, how funny, eh? How funny. Even me standing here to the human eye, I can't see that little Pilatus PC-24. I cannot see that to the human eye. Over there in the distance is the London Luton Airport Terminal and all of the gates where all the planes are parked, and you and me cannot see any of it. London Luton, what are you doing to me, eh? What are you doing to me? This happened to me last time round as well. But hey, we've got to make the most of it, right? You've got to make the most of it. If you don't laugh, you're going to cry. Madness, eh? Madness, madness. Next out the door, EasyJet A320 Neo, which we should hopefully see in the Neo livery. There's our ground crew car coming past. Grenoble is the destination for our A320 Neo that's going to be out the door here in just a moment. Power set on the A320 Neo. Imagining this probably isn't going to be the most entertaining live stream for all of you guys. There's A320 Neo. Reverse ops here today, 07. And just like that, gone. Pamela Moore, good morning, good to see you. Kieran and Mags, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. My sister Sinead's there in the chat too. Good to see you, Sinead. Hope you're doing well. Sinead saying, wow, I'm getting deja vu. Yeah. Steve asked if that was Paul coming back to say hi in the ground crew car. I don't know, actually. I did have a little look through the windows they went past. It didn't look like Paul. It didn't look like Paul. Haven't actually seen Paul in a while here at London Luton. I know he's a busy man, of course. All right, next at the door, Wizz Air A320 off to Craiova, if I'm pronouncing that correctly as well. But yeah, as I said, at least it's not raining at the moment, and also it's quite mild. I was like half expecting it to be a bit cold today, but it's actually not. So I'm pretty happy about that. And a massive shout out to Kieran and Mags dropping in a £9.99 super chat there. Thank you so much for your very generous support, Kieran and Mags there. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to take that down from the screen. Bring that back up again for your £9.99 super chat. Thank you, my friends. Very much appreciated. Hope you're doing well, Kieran and Mags. Thank you for your £9.99 super chat. Very much appreciated. Paul coming back to say hi in the ground crew car. That would have been cool. Would have been cool if it was, to be fair. All right, just waiting for our A320 Wizz Air. It's going to be our next departure. It's going to be heading out the door very shortly. Over there in the distance, of course. And as mentioned, of course, visibility is very low here at London Luton. Just had someone turn up. Looks as if they've got a bit of a ADS-B antenna on top of their car there. Awesome stuff. Here we go, A320 power set on the Wizz Air out the door to Craiova. Katie, good morning, good evening. Good to see ya. Welcome to a very misty and foggy London Luton Airport. Hope you're doing well, Katie. Lovely to see you here today. Watch this, Katie. You'll see them for a second and then they're gone. Wizz Air A320 off to Craiova. Rotation point there. Out the door. So good. So good. Once again, lovely to see you, Katie. And thank you once again to Kieran and Mags for your very generous £9.99 super chat there. Very much appreciated, my friends. Thank you, thank you. Of course, all financial gifts go straight back into the channel to help keep the channel alive and kicking. Goes into equipment upgrades when we need them. Goes into travel around the country. Got some plans to do some more travel around the country in that as well. There we go, Heathrow Live. Jay coming in with some awesome information there for us. Weather between 6 and 11 a.m. Visibility 300 meters. Weather, drizzle, fog, clouds. Yes. Thank you, Jay. That's exactly what my meetup was saying this morning when I was having a look. Paul saying, I sure hope the fence doesn't disappear in the fog. No, I don't think the fence will. I don't think the fence will. Well, it probably is in the fog, to be fair, but you know, when you're in the fog, your particular part of what you're seeing, of course, is very much in vision. In line with your vision, anyway. But lovely to see you all. Good morning, my good friend Mike there, NZ1 Aviation's in the chat. 4K Aircraft Live, good to see ya. Mike, good to see you. Saying hi, Sean, Mods, and everyone. Lovely to have you here. Chris Frank's there in the chat as well. Good to see you, Chris. Hope you're doing well. One of our awesome super mods. Lovely to have you. Good morning, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. All right, here we go. Next arrival, A321 Neo. Wizz Air. There it is. As it appears through the fog there for us. Good to see you, Wizz Air. Good to see ya. Bit of a shame that we got reverse ops for the first time in my experience and time with London Luton Airport. A bit of a shame that we got reverse ops and it's a very foggy, misty day. Bit of a shame, so it would have been cool to see those guys dropping in and arriving onto runway 07, of course, as well. And our next Wizz Air out the door is an A320 off to Timmy Sierra. Once again, probably butchering all of the pronunciations of the place names there. There's A321neo engines whining, of course, as they are known for. The A321neo being a very whiny plane, especially with those engines on there anyway. Whining the way there. Looks like our A320 Wizz Air at the door to Timmy Sierra is set. I can see it down there in the distance. Looks like we might have a little bit more visibility, just a little bit further down in the distance there. Frank C, good to see you, mate. Sky Squad TV, everyone else, all rise. Frank C has arrived in the room. Hello all. Good to see you, Frank C. Lovely to have you here with us, mate. Thank you for your company this morning. Hey, Frank C, have you hit the like button yet? Good to see you, mate. Wizz Air coming at us. A320 rotating. Glenn, don't listen to Frank C, we'll sit down. Suze, the real question is, does Frank C actually work? Does Frank C actually work? He talks a big game. He talks a big game. But does Frank C actually work? Next departure, A320 from EasyJet out the door off to Glasgow. Up to the top of the northern end of the UK. Heading out the door to Glasgow. Kieran and Mags signing up, coming on to the ground crew tier there. Thank you so much, Kieran and Mags, for joining up as one of our latest members on the ground crew tier for the Sky Squad TV membership tiers. Thank you so much, Kieran and Mags, for your support, and once again for your £10 super chat there as well. Welcome to the Sky Squad TV memberships. You now have access to all of the emojis there. And of course, the Sky Squad TV Discord server if you want to come and connect with Sky Squad TV members outside of our live streams. Oh, nice bit of fluffage on the wings there. Nice bit of fluffage on the wings from the EasyJet A320. Another EasyJet A320 Neo, this time out the door off to Lyon. Going to be turning onto the taxiway momentarily. There's its beacon and see its sorry, you can see its beacons in the distance there flashing away. Apologies for the blurry footage as well. Of course, there's a lot of moisture in the air. Chris Frank saying that Franksy's off to the 22nd of January. Oh no, gosh, what on earth are you going to do with him? What on earth are you going to do? But thank you, Kieran and Mags, once again for signing up, becoming our latest member here on the Sky Squad TV membership tiers there. Thank you so much. Welcome to the ground crew. All right, we go EasyJet out the door off to Lyon. So looks like we're getting a little bit more visibility there on the runway. Beautiful. Loving the fluffage on the wings as well. Loving the vapor going over the top of the wings. Fantastic. There we go, a little bit more visibility down the end of the runway there. You can see them taxiing, of course, onto runway 07. Quite a line of departures going to be out the door. Our next EasyJet A319 out the door off to Geneva. Oh, sorry guys. Followed closely behind by a beautiful Dassault Falcon 2000. And then an A321neo from Wizz Air off to Sharm el Sheikh. Also got a A319 EasyJet going to be lining up behind that crew out the door off to Amsterdam. But our first EasyJet, as mentioned, off to Geneva this morning. Somewhere over there in the distance, that looks like it there in the distance. I do like these foggy mornings, not gonna lie, I do like the foggy mornings. Probably doesn't make for great viewing for you guys as the viewers, but I enjoy them, not gonna lie. I very much enjoy them. I think they're pretty cool, in my opinion. A little bit wobbly up here on the van this morning, a little bit wobbly. Of course, the tower still giving quite a decent bit of clearance to these arrivals and departures. Of course, for safety as well. Looks like they might be waiting for the departing planes to reach about 5,000 feet. They seem to be climbing out a bit longer here as well. On the climb out from runway 07 here at London Luton, seem to be climbing out a touch longer, almost getting all the way over to Stevenage before they start their right bank or left bank, whichever way they're heading here for the transition out of London Luton after their rotation. So interesting to see that flight path there on Flight Radar, pretty cool. Here we go, A320neo on the move, EasyJet off to Lyon. Coming at ya. Shame there's not a little bit more visibility, because I reckon the vapor going into those engines when they set power and start their takeoff roll looks amazing. Fantastic, all about it. Looks like our little Falcon is going to be next out the door, Falcon 2000. I was looking at Flight Radar this morning and we got a tri-jet Falcon on the board as a departure at some point this morning. Of course, with the weather here, delayed departure on that, of course, which is to be expected. Kieran and Megs saying, I'm in Hempstead and we're thinking of going up this morning, but weather said stay in bed with a cuppa. Fair play. Hey, well look, I can bring it to you on your screens there. I can bring the plane spotting action to you guys, so it's my pleasure. All right, Falcon out the door. Heading off to Istanbul this morning, operated by NetJets Europe. Sounds like our EasyJet that took off about 5 minutes ago is flying above us right now as we speak. Well and truly given quite a decent bit of spacing for these departures, eh? Fair play to the guys up in the tower, got their work cut out for them today. Looks like they are waiting for them to get up to that 5,000 feet mark. Get towards Stevenage, make that right bank, and then they're cleared for departure by the looks of those last two planes that are out the door. Good amount of clearance. And looks like the mist is starting to clear quite a bit here. Got a bit more of a visual of the airport at the moment. But yeah, definitely waiting for those departures to get up to that 5,000 feet transition level before they're giving them clearance to begin their takeoff roll. As mentioned, little Falcon out the door off to Istanbul momentarily. You can see our Wizz Air A321 Neo. Might be an A321 Neo. Yeah, it is. Taxiing out towards us as well. There we go, our A319 that we saw head out the door to Geneva. Just about to hit that 5,000, but definitely well and truly clear of the runway now. So hopefully this Falcon is on the move soon. Kieran saying we're 10 minutes away and the fog is lifting. Awesome. Yeah, it's starting to lift here as well, guys. Starting to lift here as well, getting a bit more of a visual, which is fantastic, of the airport, the runway. So it's definitely starting to lift here as well, which is fantastic, because as mentioned, Falcon on the move, definitely waiting for those planes to get to 5,000 feet. As mentioned, we're reverse ops, so it would be a shame to not be able to get some good views of the reverse ops. Beautiful little Falcon private jet. Trying to lift the nose up already, eh? Beautiful. Mate, absolutely screaming. Oh, that Falcon was screaming out the door. As mentioned, guys, getting a bit more of a visual of the terminal now. Here we go. Couple of EasyJets over there. We've got our private jets in the background there as well. For those of you that are checking out Flight Radar, there is an awesome looking private Boeing 737 that is going to be, I believe, departing today. Can't 100% remember now. Got a United Airlines Boeing 767-300 flying overhead. Just taken off from London Heathrow. Crazy interesting flight path when 07 is in operation here at London Luton. Looking at that A319 that took off to Geneva, loving that flight path. Big old circle there, now banking left with the approaching A321neo coming in hot as well. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I love it when the reverse ops is on, because you get to have a real good look at Flight Radar and get to understand what the transition levels and the departure paths are as well. So cool. My terminology is probably wrong there, but that's how I like to keep it in mind. But here we go, A321neo going to be next in the door, coming in from Poland. And then we've got a Wizz Air A321neo lined up on the taxiway, waiting to be given clearance to depart out the door off to Sharm el Sheikh. Let's see if we can see that A321neo a little bit sooner than what we have been before. Visibility is looking better down the end of the runway there. There's our A321neo that we were talking about off the Sharm el Sheikh, sitting on the taxiway. We're waiting to be given clearance, of course, on to runway 07 here this morning. Alex NZ, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, mate. Kieran and Mags, yes, I do. You may have noticed, you're probably asking because I've got a bit of a strange sounding accent going on, but I've recently relocated back to the UK. Just spent the last almost 10 years living over in the Southern Hemisphere. Close to 9 years living in New Zealand, and did a year, of course, I did a year in Australia as well. But yeah, recently relocated back to the UK. Here it is, there's our A321neo Wizz Air coming in from Poland. But yeah, recently relocated back to the UK a couple of months ago now. So yeah, gonna very much still have a bit of a strange sounding accent to quite a lot of you Pommies. But of course, to all of my Kiwis and Australians, I still sound very English. But to everybody that I've met since coming back home, they're like, man, you sound so different. Lovely visibility now that the mist is starting to lift here at London Luton. But yes, I am now back for the foreseeable future in the UK. Lovely A321neo. Man, those A321neo engines are so whiny, eh? It's crazy. Never actually really realised it before until you can get this close to them. But they are whiny engines. And thank everybody for hitting the like button so far. If you haven't already, please do. Of course, free way for you lovely people to support the channel. And the more likes we get, the more that YouTube helps to push the Sky Squad TV live streams out to more people to come in and join and enjoy beautiful views from London Luton Airport. Here we go, A321 Neo lined up on runway 07 out the door for Sharm El Sheikh this morning. Looking good now, we can see them in the distance, but still looking pretty moody with that quite dense cloud behind them. Yeah, Kieran and Mags, no worries. Beautiful A321 Neo rolling. Nice bit of fluffage on the wings there as we're able to keep them in shot just for a couple of seconds longer, which is good to know. We'll get some nice zoomed in shots of them on the rotation there. Now they're starting to lift just a little bit more. Just bear with me for one moment there, guys. It's going to get a little bit loud as I take my waterproof cover off of the top of my camera for the time being. It's kind of getting in my way just a little bit and it's annoying me. That's better, there we go. All right, so next arrival here to London Luton is a beautiful trijet. There it is, the Falcon trijet that I was talking about earlier is our next arrival here at London Luton Airport. Always very exciting to see a gorgeous trijet. Coming in from Paris this morning. Paris to Luton. Yeah, wouldn't mind it, wouldn't mind it. We do have quite a busy taxiway over there in the distance, eh? EasyJet and 1 2 Wizz Airs. Quick little sup of coffee. Still can't see them approaching though, so that fog is quite thick over there. As they're coming in, of course, flying over Luton town itself. Excuse me. Nice coffee, Sean. Made myself a blinding one this morning. All right, here we go. Falcon sitting at 800 feet. There it is, coming in hot. Beautiful. Look at that trijet. Love it. Gorgeous. Very nice. Love the buckets on the back as well for the reverse thrust on the engines there. Look at that. Woo! Beautiful. Lovely little trijet. Lovely little trijet. That's quite hard to say. Lovely little trijet. Coming in there, rolling long. Got the Falcon response written on top of the engine on the top there. That's the reason why it's called the trijet. 2 engines on the side and 1 on the top. Awesome. Beautiful though, look at that guy, eh? Gorgeous. 4K Aircraft Live, most of us probably don't know what that is. So for the sake of sharing in the community and keeping everyone involved, no inside knowledge, for the sake of keeping it in the community and keeping everyone involved, then please explain what you mean by the 342. I'd love to know as well. I know what you mean, but you know, let's keep it approachable for everybody, please, if possible. What do you mean by your 342? Right, here we go. A319 lined up on runway 07. We'll come back and see our trijet shortly, but we're going to grab our A319 heading out the door off to Amsterdam. Lovely rotation. Fly well, EasyJet, fly well. Visibility is crazy, eh? Next departure is going to be our Wizz Air A321neo at the door off to Sofia this morning. Are we waiting for an arrival? Looks like we probably are. Where is it? There it is. Wizz Air A320 coming in. Our Falcon holding. Might have to be the thumbnail of today's live stream there. Apologies if I just had a connection drop. I just tried to play a audio snippet and my YOLO box decided it wanted to send me back a screen. Looks like we're still live anyway, so that's all good. 4K Aircraft Live saying tri-jets are better than quads. And they are better than twins, now you know. Awesome stuff, thank you mate. Appreciate you. Apologies about that guys, it threw me out for a second there, but we're back in. Right, where's the A320 coming in shortly? Still loving looking at this gorgeous Falcon EasyJet. Falcon tri-jet. Come on, Shawnee boy. Get your words together, mate. Get your words together, buddy. What are you up to? Right, here we go, A320 next in the door. Wizz Air, then of course we've got a Wizz Air, it's going to be heading out the door as well. The visibility starting to look much better. As they appear through that cloud cover. Yeah, nice bit of spray there on the runway. Beautiful. Bring it on, Wizz Air. Yes, nice. On your telly, thank you so much for your message in the mod chat there, mate. No worries at all. Appreciate ya. Wizz Air coming in dry in the runway for us here at London Luton. Loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm loving it like that. A321neo next at the door off to Sofia. Looks like the guys up in the tower are trying their best to get these guys out the door. Does he now, Frank C? Does he now? Okay. That's the first I've heard about it. It's the first I've heard about it. Glenn Martin fog is definitely clearing. Surely is, mate. And I love to see it. I'm here for it. Right, A321neo lined up on runway 07 at the door off to Sofia. So let's zoom in. Get eyes on. Mike, it was supposed to be a secret. Turn and burn for our A321neo. Turn and burn. As mentioned, heading out the door off to Sofia. Rolling long, eh? Nice bit of fluffage there on the wings, vapour coming off the flaps as well, beautiful. Lovely departure there from Wizz Air, lovely, lovely departure. Got another Wizz Air down there. A321 out the door off to a place I can never pronounce properly. Vilnius? Our next arrival is another A321neo from Wizz Air coming in from Rome this morning. Supposed to be a secret, eh? Mikey boy. Tell me about it, buddy. Tell me about it. Another EasyJet joining the stack there as well. Hoping for a few more private jets coming out. I've got a couple, looks like we've got a couple pinging. There is it's a bit of a shame we can't see it, but there is a gorgeous Boeing 747-400 from Silkway West Airlines flying above us at the moment. From Birmingham to Stansted. Wow, imagine a Boeing 747, for those of you that know your English geography, a Boeing 747 flying from Birmingham to London Stansted. No wonder that 747 is only sitting pretty at 11,000 feet. It's a short flight. Half an hour by the looks of it, probably flying quite slow as well. But Boeing 747-400 flying from Birmingham to London Stansted, where we were on Friday for a live stream. Had a nice fun long live stream there from London Stansted. I maybe streamed for an hour too long, I would say. My back was quite sore after that. My back was quite sore. But hey, we were having fun. A321neo in the door, Wizz Air coming in from Rome. Michelle, good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Oh, my sister Kerry's there in the chat. Good morning. Lovely to see you, Kerry. Hope you're doing well. Say morning, little brother. Morning, sis. Hope you're doing well. Just waiting for our A321neo to come in, Wizz Air from Rome. And shout out to Kieran and Mags. Correcting me with the pronunciation. Vilnius? Vilnius? Is that right? So many European place names that I really still cannot pronounce properly, eh? But as mentioned, A321neo in the door and from Rome. Look at the ribbons coming off the flaps there as well. The vapour, beautiful. Whoa, hard landing there. Hard landing there from the A321neo. Early flare as well. Early flare, but brought it down. Hoping for a nice bit of spray from the A321neo engines. There we go. Come on now. Give it to us, Wizz Air. Yew. Nice. Good to see ya. Heavy landing there. Heavy landing. Maybe not too experienced landing on runway 07. Different approach. Flying over the London? Flying over Luton town itself. Brings a couple more challenges. Because London Luton Airport is actually quite high. Oh, awesome stuff. Hey, happy birthday, Billy. My nephew Billy's birthday today. Happy birthday, mate. Hope you're doing well. Telly NZ, good to see you. Saying, don't worry, Sean, there are lots of place names in New Zealand that you've got down pat. The Europeans can't pronounce. True. Telly, thank you, mate. I will hold on to that. I'll hold on to that comment, mate. Appreciate you. Lovely arrival there from the Wizz Air A321neo, as mentioned, coming in from Rome. Oh, wow, where did this little sneaky guy come from? Wow, Mister. Super sneaky little private jet. Was that a missed approach? Wow, super sneaky little private jet coming in there. I think that was a bit of a missed approach there. What the? Where did that guy come from? No, wow, guys, apologies. I did not notice that little Cessna Citation Mustang. Didn't hear it until it was like right on me. It's crazy. All right, well, apologies for that, but here we go. Our next departure, Wizz Air A321 out the door. Wow, did not see that little Cessna Citation there. Thought it was a missed approach there for a second, because that was absolutely rocketing down the runway. Sally, good morning, good to see you. Daryl's there in the chat saying evening. Sean from New Zealand loving the streams as well, whether they're from Christchurch or the UK. Keep up the good work and Merry Christmas to you and your family as well, my friend. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you for the kind words. Lovely to see you, and Merry Christmas to you as well. Hope you are set up and ready to rock and roll for the big day. Hope everyone else here in the chat is set up and ready to rock and roll too. But welcome to London Luton Airport, having quite a cruisy live stream today from London Luton. And thank you everybody for hitting the like button as well on today's live stream. But yeah, as mentioned, quite a cruisy live stream today. All right, here we go. 321 rolling. Nice bit of spray behind that guy as well. You can see it there in the distance. Nice bit of spray there again. Lovely as it goes, disappears into the clouds there. Nice bit of spray there on the rollout. Loving it. Loving it, loving it. Definitely still got quite a decent bit of spacing in between these guys at the moment. It's like a bit of a private looking A319 there. Apologies, A320. Wizz Air, A320, this must be on loan, this Wizz Air A320. No Wizz Air livery on that A320, so must be on loan. Standing plane there, bit of a ghost livery as we like to call it when it's just a white one. We've got another A321 Neo next in the door, Wizz Air coming in from Bucharest. Before our on loan A320 for Wizz Air is going to be out the door. But once again, lovely to see you all. Welcome to London Luton Airport. Hope you're doing well today. Good morning. On the 21st of December. Wow. 4 days until Christmas, eh? Four short days until Crimbo. Strange to see so much spacing happening at London Luton Airport. I'm not used to seeing that much spacing going on with the arrivals and departures, of course, because of this weather and fog that we're having. Looks like oh, lovely. What's that? Oh, Embraer. We've got an Embraer E190 coming at us. Air X Lineage 1000 heading out the door from Luton to Milan. Look at this gorgeous Embraer E190, eh? Fantastic. Looks like it's privately owned as well. It is too. Air X Embraer Lineage 1000 E190. Wow. Very, very swanky. Saw that in the distance, and I thought it was that Boeing 737 that comes in from Tel Aviv, but it's not. Gorgeous little E190. Amazing. Very nice. A321 Neo from Wizz Air coming in momentarily. Going to keep eyes on that so we can see it coming through the fog there. But cool, that's going to be nice to see that E190. Here we go, Wizz Air A321 Neo breaking through the cloud. Looks like it's getting a little bit thick again over that end of the runway. 07 there. Nice, good touchdown, Wizz Air, good touchdown. Got a bit of spray for us there with those big old Neo engines. Yeah, a little bit. Runway's becoming a little bit drier now. We've had a few more arrivals coming in drying the runway for us there this morning. Good to see you guys taking advantage of those awesome emojis there in the chat. Love to see it, love to see it. All right, A321 Neo in the door from Bucharest. We got a Wizz Air A320, which looks like it's on loan in the snow white livery or the ghost livery, whichever way you want to see it. Lined up on runway 07 here at London Luton, landing, taking there. Takeoff lights on, landing lights on, takeoff lights. Sitting pretty over there in the distance. Quite a nice line of planes lined up there. Nice queue of planes lined up waiting for departure here from a London Luton airport. First out of the door, A320 snow white livery. Looking a bit dirty though, needs to get clean, eh? Nice. Nice and loud, nice and loud. As our Wizz Air just arrived as well, still taxiing there. Next departure is an EasyJet A320 heading out the door off to Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. We've got a EasyJet A320 coming in from Edinburgh, but looks like our A320 heading out the door to Paris is going to get in there first. He's got a bit of a move on though, I'd say. Definitely needs to get a bit of a move on. Here we go, out the door off to Paris, EasyJet A320. Beautiful, lovely noise there from the A320, love it. As we wait for our next EasyJet to come in. As mentioned, from Edinburgh. And Terry coming in with some awesome information as well, saying AirX have a varied fleet of BizJets, including an A340-300. Awesome. So cool, Terry, thank you so much for that information. Very fleet BizJets, including an A340-300. That's fantastic. Hey Terry, would you happen to know where they fly that A340? That would be cool to know. Who's also recently seen in the news for you aviation news fans, you've seen in the news that the new kids on the block, Global Airlines, based here in the UK, have recently acquired a A340 as well for their fleet. Of course, they've got the A380. There was news about them getting that. There was news about them getting the A340, but I didn't know if it would actually happen, to be fair, because they kind of fell off of the radar quite a bit. And then, yeah, they appeared with an A340. I was like, wow, it has actually happened. Crazy. Oh, I love it. The EasyJet with the buckets on the engines there, being that 214 variant. I love to see the buckets on the engines on the A320s. Always a nice sight, that. Always a nice sight. Not much reverse thrust noise there. Obviously enough of a headwind for them not to use too much reverse thrust. And talking about the wind, here's our windsock. So definitely a direct headwind here at London Luton Airport as our EasyJet photo bombs us just for a second. But definitely a direct headwind coming straight down runway 07. Wizz Air A321neo next at the door off to Budapest. Sitting pretty down there on runway 07, hiding away in the fog. As mentioned, made myself a lovely, lovely coffee this morning. All right, here we go. The retreating blades, good to see ya. Thank you for joining in. Morning all mods. Oh, morning Sean, mods, and all 3 likes for me. Good on you, mate. Appreciate your 3 likes. Awesome stuff, eh? Welcome to London Luton in the misty morning that we're having here. Mist and fog has definitely started to lift, which is nice, getting a few more visuals. A321neo on the move out the door off to Budapest. Wizz Air, here we go. I was hoping for a DHL arrival today as well, but I can't see it on the board unless I'm going blind. Up and away into the mist there, up and away into the mist. EasyJet A320 still taxiing on one that just recently came in from Edinburgh. Next out the door, private jet, Falcon 2000. Try not to miss this one this time. The last little private jet snuck up on me just a little bit there. There it is in the distance. So how many Falcons have we seen so far? 3, I think, so far this morning on a reverse ops here at London Luton. But good to see you, retreating blade. Lovely to have you here with us again. Hope you're doing well. Waiting for their takeoff clearance, of course, here at London Luton. Here we go, rolling out. Beautiful. Rocketing down runway 07 there, little pocket rocket. Nice early rotation for us as well. Love the rumble. Love the rumble of that beautiful little Falcon. Oh, look at this, our first Ryanair departure of the day. Ryanair heading out to Poland. Of course, we had a Ryanair arrival come in earlier from Dublin. Don't get as many Ryanair Boeing 737s here at London Luton, of course, compared to London Stansted, which is, of course, for those of you who are unaware, London Stansted is Ryanair's main hub, where a lot of their activity happens. Emily, good to see you. Good morning. Saying, I'm waiting for the Wizz Air to Warsaw. Are you now, Emily? Oh, awesome. Emily, what time are you departing? Let us know in the chat. We'd love to capture that if we're still out here. We should be. But good morning, Emily. Good to see you. I believe it's your first time here on the live stream. Welcome to Sky Squad TV. Hope you're doing well. Emily, what are the delays like inside the terminal? Because the fog's pretty hectic, eh? Here we go, 737 out the door, Ryanair. Rolling. Nice bit of spray there from Ryanair, nice bit of spray. Loving it, load it up guys, load it up. Going long for us as well there, eh? Going long. I like it. Good on you Ryanair, I like it. Alright, here's our little E190, well not little. Here's our E190 heading out the door. So cool. Grab a recording of this E190 going to be heading out the door here at London Luton Airport. Embraer Lineage 1000 heading off to Milan. Emily saying it's my parents coming to Poland. It says it leaves at 9:40. Okay, cool. Awesome stuff, Emily. Thank you so much. We will capture that departure here on the live stream. Terry saying the A340 in global livery belongs to Highfly Malta and is available for charter recently with Suriname Airways. Here we go, E190 out the door. Oh, nice early rotation as well. Very nice as it disappears into the low cloud cover there. Very nice. E190 out the door. Got another Ryanair departure heading out to Dublin. 2 Ryanairs lined up over there as well. And yeah, awesome. Here we go. I saw this on the Flight Radar arrivals board this morning. Got a beautiful little Piper M600 single prop coming in from High Wycombe. 10-minute flight. 10 minutes from High Wycombe to London Luton Airport. 10-minute flight. Awesome. Very cool. I wonder how it's going to have to roll down quite far, I would imagine, on a reverse op 07. But this is going to be pretty cool. Little Piper M600 single prop coming in. First time for me seeing a prop plane at London Luton. Seen a couple of helicopters coming and going, but first time seeing a prop. So this is going to be pretty cool. Piper M600, High Wycombe, 10-minute flight, eh? Crazy, 10 minutes. Probably not going to see this guy until it is pretty much right on the runway. So I'm keeping a close eye on it on Flight Radar to see where it's sitting on terms of elevation above the airfield. Oh, ground crew clearing some wildlife there. Bit of a flare going up, scare off the wildlife. Nice spool up of some engines over there in the background, a couple of Wizz Air A320s and 21. With the beacons on in the background, I've got an EasyJet taxiing towards us as well. Looks like they might be pushing out a few more departures. Okay, Piper M600 sitting at 800 feet. So let's get eyes on the end of the runway there. There it is, look at that. Coming in already for us, boom. Ooh, hard landed. Cool little Piper M600. Very nice. Coming in from High Wycombe, eh? Random. Very random. Going to be turning off on that central taxiway, I believe, there as well. It is too, look at that. Beautiful little single prop. Very nice. Telly NZ, scare off wild plane spotters. Lovely little Piper M600 arriving there into London Luton Airport, eh? Very cool, love to see it. Love to see it. As our Ryanair lines up onto runway 07 out the door here, off to Dublin. Big old Boeing 737 MAX 8, big old engines on that guy. Emily saying that Wizz UC taxiing is the one to Warsaw. Awesome, thank you. Lovely bit of surface water being picked up there from the Ryanair departure. Emily let us know that that A321neo that we're currently looking at right now is our one heading out off to Warsaw this morning. Heading out to Poland, awesome stuff. Very nice. Thank you, Emily, for letting us know. We will, of course, have this in view. Hello, mate.
I'm bearing gifts, sure.
Oh, do ya? Nice. Mate, nice to meet ya. One moment, one moment. Where's he gone? He's around this side.
Dry side.
Oh, yeah. Fair play to you, mate. Thanks heaps, man. What a legend.
Shitty take to be out, isn't it?
It's not too bad, to be fair. It's not too bad. I actually thought it was going to be colder than it was as well, but yeah, it's not too bad though. What a legend, guys! You can't see him, but Jay from Heathrow Live has just arrived with a little Macca's for me. Good man. Good man. What a legend.
You can see the airport now.
You can see the airport now. How good's that? Finally, we can actually get some good views going. Jay, thanks, mate. Appreciate ya.
No worries.
Nice to meet you as well, finally. Good on ya. All right, next out the door, Ryanair. Boeing 737-800. Jay is definitely doing the right thing, and he's getting back in his car. Getting back in his car to stay warm. But massive shout out to Jay, aka Heathrow Live. If you haven't already, definitely please go and check out Jay's channel. Awesome to finally be able to meet Jay. Always a pleasure to have fellow streamers come out and say hello, put a face to a name and all that gear. Here we go, Ryanair coming at us. Yew. Lovely jubbly, so good. Ryanair looking good going outdoor. Being able to keep it in focus, in view, sorry, just for a little bit longer now. Lovely sound there from the Ryanair Boeing 737. Next arrival is an A320 Neo coming in from Jersey, EasyJet. Interesting, eh? Flying an A320 Neo to Jersey. Madness. Once again, good on you, Jay. Appreciate it, mate. Mate, coffee and a donut, eh? Good man. That's the way to do it. We've got A320 Neo coming in from Jersey. Paul in there saying that we could have gone to Stonehenge today and done like a scary spotting stream. Good on you, Paul. Waters, good morning, good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to London Luton Airport. Yeah, it is a little bit miserable. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. The fog has cleared quite a lot now, which is good. The fog has cleared quite a bit, so we're getting some nice visuals now, which is good. But yeah, the fog and that low cloud cover is definitely well and truly cleared. Oh, here she is, the wonderful Barbara P. Sterling, joining into the chat. Lovely to see you, Barb. Hope you're doing well. Saying, Sean, wow, 8 months already. Time flies. Love to the Sky Squad family and your family, Sean. Keep safe and well. Barbara P. Sterling, lovely to see you again. It's been a while. I've missed a couple of your family-friendly live streams over the last little while, but lovely to see you again, Barb. Hope you're doing well. And Merry Christmas, Barb. Merry Christmas. It's awesome to see you, and thank you so much for joining in on today's live stream as well. All right, here we go. A319 out the door, off to Geneva, EasyJet. Well, Waters as well. Good morning, mate. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Yes, loving that. A little bit more visibility after the rotation now, being able to keep them in shot just for a little bit longer. Love it, love it, love it. Looking good. Looking much better than we were about an hour or so ago, that's for sure. Well, Barbara, lovely to see you. Always a pleasure to have you in the chat. Waters, always a pleasure to have you as well. Barbara, Merry Christmas to you. Ipso's there too. Good to see Ipso. Good morning. Barb, we see you. Good to see you, Ipso. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Beautiful little Bombardier Challenger 350 next in the door, coming in from Nuremberg in Germany, eh? Where's this Ryanair guy going? What are you up to, buddy? Luton to Kerry. Is this Ryanair just kind of doing its own thing right now? What are you up to, mate? Winds haven't changed, so not sure if they're doing a off-duty runway departure. Or they're going, oh, looks like they're going into a little bit of a holding area for the time being. Interesting. Definitely pinging on radar that it's heading out the door off to Kerry, though. Unless it's just going into the engine test bay for the time being. But here's our lovely little private jet that's coming in as well. Bombardier Challenger 350 in the door. Whee, a little bit floaty there. Nice. Here it comes, Bombardier Challenger. Loving the buckets on the engines as well. Fantastic. Hey Barb, I forgot to say, you just missed a prop, a single prop arrive. Well, not just. M600 probably arrived about 20 minutes ago now. So go back and check that out. Lovely Bombardier Challenger 350. Spooling up the engines, getting out the way. Heading a little bit longer down runway 07 towards that taxiway there. Turning left in just a moment. All right, Wizz Air A321neo out the door. Special departure here. Thank you, Emily, for letting us know that your parents are on this flight heading out to Poland. Emily, if you're still watching, thank you again for letting us know. Franksy, what are you up to? All right, here we go, 321neo rolling. Nice bit of surface spray there as well. Early rotation, eh? Beautiful. Up there into the mist. Early rotation. There's our Bombardier Challenger 350 over there, but looks like our Ryanair's gone into the engine test bay maybe. Looks like an engine test bay area. But it's definitely pinging on flight radar that this guy is heading out the door off to Kerry in Ireland. Next arrival is a beautiful Gulfstream. Barbara P. Serlin asking, is that fog or misty rain I see? It is a little bit of both, to be fair. Well, all three: fog, mist, and misty rain. The rain has cleared. There was a bit of rain this morning, which hit me just as I was setting up, and we had just started. But it's mostly just mist, to be fair. Quite a thick mist. But for the most part, it's clearing now, which is nice. So, yeah, because it was very much visually impaired for most of the first hour of our live stream there. But our beautiful Gulfstream is our next arrival, as we're just checking out what our Ryanair's up to. Jay Heathrow lied there in the chat saying they use that area if they are too early or missed their slot. Oh, okay, there we go. Jay, good on you, mate. Thanks for the information. All right, here's our Gulfstream breaking through the cloud. Nice ribbons there coming off of the flaps. Sensational. Lovely arrival there from the Gulfstream. Buckets open as well. Oh, nice rumble. Love those buckets on the engines. A little bit of spray there as well from the reverse thrusts. Mega, so cool, love it, love to see it. Frankie, mate, you're getting quite a lot of love in today's chat, eh? Right, another Wizz Air A321neo going to be out the door here shortly. Wizz Air A321neo next out the door. Lovely, good noise there. Disappears right up into that low cloud cover still. Madness. No info on Flight Radar 24. Okay, I just read the end of your message there, Terry. Thank you for the information though, buddy. Is it inbound now, is it? Yeah, possibly. Looks like Ryanair's on the move. I'm going to keep an eye out for that Gulfstream that Terry was talking about. No information for it on Flight Radar. Yeah, it doesn't look it either. Looks like our Ryanair 737, as mentioned, is now on the move. Heading up towards the taxiway there. Nice flurry of departures there. I suppose we're a little bit delayed, so out the door now. ATC and ground ops team being able to catch up with those delays from the fog this morning. Today and everybody's travel today, 21st of December, Sunday. Mate, this Ryanair is well and truly doing a loop. They have well and truly missed their slot to depart, this Ryanair 737. So they're going around and doing a loop of the terminal by the looks of it, unless they've been told to go back to the gate. But next out the door is our TUI Airways. Boeing 737 heading out to Lanzarote, taxiing up there to runway 07. Always good to see a TUI 737. Ipso. Is this guy driving a Kerry? He must be. Oh, Terry, good on you, mate. Thank you. Must have seen your message a little bit too late there. Talking about the Gulfstream that just landed. Yeah, that Gulfstream's currently sitting on the taxiway over there by the terminal and all the gates there. But Ipso, I agree. That Ryanair must be trying its best to slowly drive from Luton to Kerry. It's gonna have to get to the what's it, Irish Sea and just float there though. Hopefully it will float anyway. So funny. Is this guy driving? I love it. Aha, I mentioned earlier about that privately owned Boeing 737, which I saw. It's actually coming in from Vancouver and is on its way going to be landing here into Luton. Wow. Imagine being on a Boeing 737 for 9 hours. Wow-wee. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. 9 hours sitting on a Boeing 737, Vancouver to Luton. That's madness. Sheesh. Hey, yeah, that's madness. 9 hours, eh? Whew. I think we were talking about that, or something similar about that, or at Stansted on Friday when we were talking about like an ATR flight or something. Sitting on an ATR from the UK to New Zealand. Mad. Yeah, I don't think so. It's not quite something that I'd want to do. That'd be one heck of a flight. But yeah, Vancouver, Boeing, privately owned Boeing 737. We saw a pretty gorgeous looking privately owned 737 at London Stansted on Friday, which was lovely. Gorgeous livery on that as well. Interesting. What is our 737 waiting for, eh? Our TUI off to Lanzarote. There's nothing on an imminent approach. Our privately owned 737 from Vancouver is still sitting pretty at 5,000 feet. Got 5 minutes to go till it comes into land, so it must just be doing some final checks. Yeah, so looks like our Ryanair that is heading out the door to Kerry has done a loop of the terminal to get in behind the Jet 2 and the other Ryanair that is also going to be next out the door. So yeah, very interesting. TUI must be doing some last minute final checks, or they are well and truly waiting for that privately owned 737 to come in, which would be interesting because they're quite far away, and that TUI has been there for a little while as well. Are TUI on the move? No, not quite. Still sitting pretty, waiting to go onto runway 02. Very interesting. It must well and truly be waiting for that privately owned 737 to come in. What's Flight Radar saying at the moment for average delay on arrivals here at Heathrow is 26 minutes and average delay on departures is 28 minutes. Conditions, according to Flight Radar, saying it's foggy and winds at 120 degrees, 11 kilometers an hour. Pretty spot on there, pretty spot on. Wow, yeah, long wait, long wait. Wow, to be fair though, this TUI was scheduled on Flight Radar to depart 1 hour ago. It was meant to depart at 8:50, it's currently now 9:50, and it's holding short, of course, waiting to be given clearance onto runway 07. So that just goes to show how far behind, because of the fog, how far behind these arrivals and departures are. Mad. But just checking out this beautiful Boeing 737 on Flight Radar, which is our next arrival, the privately owned one, looks absolutely gorgeous. That livery looks mega. Wonder who is on board that guy. No, wonder who is on board that lovely looking 737. Got a Bombardier Global 6000 pinging up on radar as well, but looks like our Jet 2 A321neo off to Future Ventura is on the move coming out to us. Runway 07, so we'll see that guy shortly. Wow, I've never seen London Luton so quiet. This is crazy. Just goes to show how much weather can truly affect the airport and the arrivals and departures. It's crazy. So quiet. And this is like this is Sunday, coming up 10 AM Sunday at London Luton, which should be a really busy period at the airport. We do have some of our departures now taxiing towards us, but yeah, as mentioned, this should be quite a busy period. And it's very quiet here. It's kind of weirdly eerie in a way. Comes our Jet 2 A321neo though, taxiing out towards us. But yeah, very weirdly eerie. Flap set already on that Jet 2 A321neo. But as mentioned earlier on, having a bit of a cruisy live stream here from London Luton. A bit of a different one today. Wasn't expecting this amount of delays, of course, wasn't expecting the weather as well. Looked pretty clear. Did obviously have a look this morning at the meter and it told us that there would be quite a decent bit of fog. But we weren't expecting this amount of delays from the airport itself. Good on you, Mike, Enzo1 Aviation. Thanks so much for joining in today, buddy. It's an awesome stream, Sean. Time for me to head off. Frankie wore me out last night. Need my beauty sleep before my early start tomorrow. Catch up soon, mate. Good on you, Mike. Thank you so much for joining in today, buddy. Appreciate you. And yeah, we'll catch up soon for sure. See you on the next live stream, my friend. Or if I don't see you on another live stream before Christmas, then have a great Christmas. Mega love and shout out to yourself and Katie. Have a great Christmas. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one, eh? Thanks, Mike. Here's our privately owned 737 coming in, though. Looking a little unsteady on the approach with the ribbons coming off the flaps, too. Whee! Bring it down, buddy. Bit bouncy there. Lovely. Cool livery, though, eh? Very nice. Oh, yeah. Nice bit of spray there, too. Good on ya. Yeah. 9 hours, from Vancouver. 9 hours, eh? Not sure I'd want to sit on a Boeing 737 for 9 hours. Didn't even realise a Boeing 737 could fly for that long, to be fair. I suppose it is a privately owned one, so not as many people on there. Good on you, Mike. Thank you so much for your kind words, mate. And yeah, we'll catch up again soon, eh? Big shout out to Mike, Enzo One Aviation, fellow streamer from across the other side of the world in New Zealand, Christchurch, New Zealand. A good friend of mine, of course, from my old stomping ground, eh? Christchurch, New Zealand. Lovely livery, Boeing 737, privately owned, coming in, as mentioned, from Vancouver this morning. And our 2E 737 is also going to be out the door shortly off to Lanzarote, lined up on runway 07. The livery is very nice though, I like it. Simple. Simple but effective. Just waiting to hear those engines spool up of the 2E 737 as it begins its takeoff roll. Not spooling up just yet, so we hope to hear them soon.
Smile for the camera, Sean.
Smile for the camera. Just a moment. Let's get this 2E, eh? Jay down there, aka Heathrow Live, telling me to smile for the camera. Here we go, 2E coming at us, heading out the door off to Lanzarote. Awesome. So good, love to hear it. Hey? Yeah? Nice one, Jay. Yeah, mate. Thanks heaps for the drink and the snack. And it was great, to finally meet you. Once again, massive shout out to Jay, aka Heathrow Live. If you haven't already, please do. As I always say, go over and follow Jay on YouTube. Heathrow_Live does an awesome job streaming from Heathrow and from here at London Luton, and gets the odds time to get out to London Stansted as well. So definitely go on over, say hello, check him out, catch one of his live streams. Nice car as well, Jay, love it. Nice car. Very nice car. Choo! Legend. Right, here we go, Jet 2, A321neo heading out the door. Ipso saying the sting of being on a 737 for 9 hours is probably taken out if that 737 happens to be your own 737. Very true. Yeah, I completely agree with that. You've nailed it on the head there. You nailed it on the head there, Jay. A321neo. Jet 2 out the door off to Future Ventura. But great to finally be able to meet Jay from Heathrow Live. Alright, here we go. A321neo looks like it's beginning its takeoff roll shortly. Here we go, on the move. And thank you everybody for hitting the like button on today's live stream. Very much appreciated. If you haven't already, then please do. Of course, free way for you lovely people to support the channel if you're liking what you're seeing. And of course, the more likes we get, the more that YouTube helps to push this live stream out to even more people. But Jet 2 out the door, A321neo. Beautiful. Just nearly got attacked by a pigeon. Suicidal pigeons, eh? Ryanair heading out the door shortly as well. Gonna check what our next arrival is here at London Luton. Got a beautiful private jet coming in. Another Falcon 7X this time round. As the mist is lifting just a touch more. Not a massive amount, but it's definitely lifting a bit more. No information as to where this Falcon has come from. But it is our next arrival here at London Luton Airport, which we are very much looking forward to. Right, here we go, sitting pretty at 1,000 feet. We get eyes on our Falcon and is arriving momentarily. Excuse me. There it is, landing lights coming through the clouds there, the mist I should say, sorry. Seen quite a few Falcons arriving into London Luton Airport today. I think this is our 4th one, and it's a tri-jet too, awesome. Ribbons coming off the flaps there as well, looking gorgeous. Boom, beautiful, lovely touchdown. Love to see the tri-jets. Buckets on that guy right at the back there. Look, we'll zoom into them real quick before they close. But the bucket there for the reverse thrust right at the back. Very cool. And we should see them close shortly as well, as they ease off that reverse thrust. Keep eyes on those buckets. Keep eyes on those buckets. We'll see them close shortly. Crazy that just those small little buckets there can generate that much backwards motion and backward force to help slow that beautiful Falcon down. Amazing. They're going to close anytime soon for us? Go on, buddy, close up. We want to see them close. Come on. All right, too late. Our next departure is rolling. Ryanair 737 out the door. Nice bit of spray there on the rotation from Ryanair. Got to see the landing gear go up there as well. Moose Wolves, loving that emoji with the bucket. So good. That's awesome. Great use of a emoji there on a plane spotting live stream. Love it. All right, a bit of a flurry of departures coming up now. A321 Neo out the door. Wizz Air. Just like slowly catching up on those departures here at London Luton now that the mist has lifted quite a lot more. Always great to see all the private jet action as well at London Luton Airport. Like our EasyJet A319 in the background there has been pushed back, unless it might be a 320, but it looks like a 319 from where I'm standing. That guy not 100% straight on the centre line there for runway 07. Giant coin stacks, good morning, good to see ya. Yeah, interesting, they weren't 100% straight on the centre line there. Giant coin stacks, good to see you, mate, hope you're doing well. Lovely departure here from the Wizz Air A321neo. Early rotation too. Nice, staying low just so we can see it for a little bit longer. Early rotation there from the Wizz Air, eh? Early rotation, interesting. All right, getting them out now. Wizz Air A320. Getting those departures out the door. 10-year-old Wizz Air A320, this one. 232 variant for Wizz Air. EasyJet lining up in that little stack there as well. Loving the extra bit of visibility that we've now got, as I keep saying. Here we go, landing lights on. Waiting for those engines to spool up so it begins its takeoff roll. Here we go. Wizz Air rolling out, A320. Nice, looking good there from Wizz Air, looking good. Christine Frank, one of our super mods, out the door. Good night, Christine. Thank you so much for joining in today, and big love to Franksy as well. Christine Frank saying, right guys, off to bed at 11 PM. Merry Christmas all, have a good one. Christine Frank, thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you as well, and to Franksy. Hope you guys have an awesome Christmas. I am potentially hoping to do one more stream before Christmas Day, looking to hopefully stream on Tuesday next week, to be TBC, to be confirmed. So keep an eye out on YouTube, but I am hoping to get one more stream in before we finish up for a few days for the Christmas period. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. But Christine, sleep well, Franksy, and we'll see you lovely people on the next Sky Score TV live stream. Thank you so much for all that you do as well. And if I don't see you before Christmas Day, then of course Merry Christmas. I'll send a message in the mods chat as well there, but Merry Christmas, and thank you so much for all of your support throughout 2025 over there on the other side of the world in New Zealand, and of course whilst we're here in the UK. So thank you, Christine, sleep well, we'll see you on the next one. And remind Franksy to hit the like button on the way out. 2 likes away from 100, eh? Thank you guys for your support on today's live stream. As mentioned, bit of a cruisy one here from London Luton, cruisy Sunday morning. Oh, early rotation as well from Wizz Air. Nice ribbons coming off the flaps there on the rotation. Beautiful. EasyJet lined up, we're waiting for clearance onto runway 07. And just like that, thank you everybody. We just Clicked over 100 likes on today's live stream. So thank you so much, everybody, for your support. Very much appreciated. A320 Neo coming in from Geneva. EasyJet is our next arrival here at London Luton. But thank you, everybody, for hitting the like button. Just clicked over 100 likes. So thank you, guys. CTSFO, good morning, saying I live in Stevenage on in the flight path of landing. Awesome stuff. Well, today at London Luton, we're actually on reverse ops, so they're flying over Luton. So you, my friend, in Stevenage are currently on the departures flight path. I think they're banking right just before they get to Stevenage. But for the most part, when runway 25 is in action, then yeah, you are definitely well and truly on the arrivals flight path for London Luton Airport. But lovely to see you. Good morning. Hope you're well. Welcome to Sky Squad TV, live from London Luton Airport. Lovely to have you here for the first time. Beautiful arrival there from the A320 Neo coming in from Geneva. And EasyJet that's going to be out the door is heading out the door off to Edinburgh this morning. A320 Neo looking good, but here we go. A320 is going to be out the door off to Edinburgh. Eyes on. No, we haven't seen DHL today. Not sure if they're coming today. The EasyJet A320 absolutely rocketing out of London Luton Airport this morning. Wow. Mate, putting the foot down big time on that one. No, we haven't seen DHL today. I can't see any sign of it on the arrivals or departures board though. It usually would have arrived by now. DHL usually comes in at around about 9 AM, so can't see it here at the airport either. So yeah, we probably won't see DHL today, which is a shame because I was hoping to. Next EasyJet A320 Neo at the door. Easy 5-1. Waiting for the power to be set on this EasyJet A320. Here we go, rolling, A320 Neo. Nice bit of vapor on the wings there on the rotation as well. Awesome, I love it. Wizz Air taxiing down there as well, heading out the door A321 Neo, heading out the door to Bucharest. Oh, I'm not sure if the wonderful Barbara P. Sterling is still in the house, but Barbara, we've got our single prop coming back out to us, Piper M600. I'm not sure if you're still here, Barb, but Piper M600 single prop is taxiing out, but our A321 Neo is off to Bucharest. Let me see if I can get eyes on our little single prop. There it is. Yeah, Barb, not sure if you're still here, but a little bit of prop action there for you. CTFO, thank you for the kind words. Another beautiful little private jet coming in. That's our Bombardier there, looking gorgeous. Bombardier Challenger 350 coming in from Manchester this morning. Beautiful little private jet. Barbara P. Sterling. Just waiting for our Wizz Air A321 Neo as well to spool up its engines on its rollout here from London Luton. Got a bit of speed on there, that little private jet, got a bit of speed on. Here we go, Wizz Air A321 Neo coming at us. Early rotation as well from the Wizz Air. As of course it disappears into the low cloud cover. Now this is going to be fun. Our little M600, Piper M600 over there in the distance, but not before our next arrival, which is our Boeing 737 coming in from Tel Aviv. Love the ribbons coming off of the flaps there as well as it's coming down on the approach. Beautiful. Boeing 737 in from Tel Aviv. Gorgeous livery. It's estimated to arrive this morning at 9:30, so running a little bit late, this guy. 16 years old, Boeing 737. Lores, good morning, good to see ya. Good morning from Hamilton, Ontario. Appreciate you, thank you so much for joining in today. El Al Airlines coming in from Tel Aviv, and massive shout out to Mr. Happy A380 dropping in a NZ $5 super chat there. Thank you so much, really do appreciate that. Saying thank you for the streams this year, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I wish you and your family well for 2026. Thank you so much for your very generous $5 super chat there, my friend, very much appreciated. And yeah, wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas as well, my friend. So thank you so much again for your very generous support. Appreciate it. Our M600 is on the move. This guy's not going to use too much runway, going to be up nice and early. Must be a little charter flight for this guy. Here we go. Beautiful, up and out, nice and early. But thank you again, Mr. Happy, really do appreciate your $5 super chat there, my friend. All the way over there in New Zealand, very much appreciated, thank you. Love some prop action. Love some prop action. Always great to get some props here at London Luton. You don't get to see them often, but when you do, it's always a good time. So I've got a couple of private jets going to be coming out towards us as well in a moment. One off to Paris, Bombardier Global 5500. Cessna Citation Latitude at the door, off to Bern, if I'm saying that correctly. That private jet over there, the Gulfstream in the corner on Flight Radar, has been pinging up on Flight Radar for quite a while. And looks like our privately owned Boeing 737 that arrived earlier is going to be out the door very shortly as well, off to Basel. Just nearly missed this EasyJet arrival. I was concentrating too much on Flight Radar. Lovely arrival there from EasyJet. Good to see EasyJet. Nothing else lined up just yet on the taxiway ready to depart. Runway 07, we do have EasyJet coming in from Belfast, A319, which will be coming in momentarily. But guys, we're going to wrap up proceedings today at 11 AM local time. So we're out here for another half an hour to 40 minutes, grab a couple more arrivals and departures. We're going to wrap it up just a little bit earlier today. Nice cruisy Sunday morning stream from London Luton Airport today. But yeah, we'll wrap up proceedings just a little bit earlier today at about 11 AM local. Quite a few delays here at London Luton, so traffic is a bit slow. Temperature seems to be dropping a little bit as well, but here comes our EasyJet coming in from Belfast. We got a ball of light up there in the mist. Lovely landing there. A little bit hard and fast though. Buckets for the reverse thrust on that A319 variant. 111 variant. Luton to Belfast, quite a popular route here for EasyJet, of course, using the A319 though. The baby bus, as we like to call it here on Sky Squad TV. Bella, good morning, good to see you, hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here with us again. Just waiting for a few of our private jets to taxi out of the GA apron. It is a bit of a shame we can't go and stand up at the on the car park here at London Luton to do a stream from there. I did that one time before, and the airport security team kindly asked me to move on, as the car park is on private land, which is perfectly fine. But it was such a good spot up there. It was amazing. Next EasyJet A320 in the door is coming in from Amsterdam. Just waiting for a few of our private jets to come through as well, eh? Looks like our privately owned Boeing 737 is also pinging up on radar, which I mentioned just a few minutes ago. It's great to see that guy arrive, so we'll see it depart again today as well. If you're keen to come and check out our highlight content from our live streams that we do from here from Luton, Stansted and London Heathrow, soon to hopefully get over to Gatwick, then scan that QR code there if you've got a big enough screen to scan it on and an extra device. Scan that QR code and you can find all of the links to the Sky Squad TV social media channels, Facebook, Instagram. You can also check out some of our other links on there as well, but I'd love to have you come and be part of our social media channels where we post our highlight content from the streams. Of course, we do post the odd highlight content onto YouTube as well, but mostly focus that on our vertical content over on social media. So if you're keen to come over and check out our Facebook page and our Instagram page, then please do. I'd love to have you over there. All right, here comes our EasyJet coming in from Amsterdam. But of course, if you are very much enjoying today's live stream, then please do hit that like button. And if you'd like to stick around and check out some of our other streams, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Knocking on the door of 4,000 subscribers here on Sky Squad TV. EasyJet in from Amsterdam, A320. Buckets on those engines as well for the reverse thrust 214 variant. All right, our first of our private jets is on the move. Cessna Citation Latitude at the door off to Bern, if I'm saying that correctly. Down there on the taxiway, just checking to make sure we don't have another arrival. We surely do. We've got a Jolt, a Bombardier Global 7500. Wow, interesting glitch there on flight radar. Says San Francisco to Palm Springs, but definitely coming in to land here at London Luton. So not sure what's going on with that. Check that out on flight radar. VJT735 departed San Francisco 9 hours ago. Says on flight radar destined for Palm Springs, but definitely coming in to land here at London Luton. So well and truly nowhere near America, in a completely different country. It's a bit of a mad glitch there on flight radar. And then followed behind that by another Falcon by the looks of it. Surely is. Crazy. Falcon number 5 here at London Luton Airport this morning. But yeah, next arrival, VistaJet from San Francisco. Hard to trust that information now on flight radar, if that is actually correct or not. San Francisco to Palm Springs, eh? Not sure about that. Yeah, Terry, fair play. Yeah, long flight for this VistaJet from San Francisco. No sign of it at PSP. Strange. I wonder why that's got Palm Springs. Diversion? Doesn't look like a diversion. Doesn't say it's a diversion. 4 years old though, this Bombardier Global 7500 coming in. But yeah, it doesn't say that it's a diversion, so interesting. Maybe just Flight Radar having a bit of a moment, eh? But here it comes anyway, Bombardier Global 7500. Lovely private jet. Supposedly destined for Palm Springs, America, but landing here at London Luton Airport in the UK. But yeah, as Terry said, long flight, San Francisco to Luton. Mega flight. Big flare. Wow, huge flare. Nice landing though, all things considered, but pretty mega flare from that Bombardier. Wonder who's on board this beautiful plane, eh? Ipso. Some disappointed people on board when they get off Foggy in Palm Springs this morning. Good on you, Ipso. Lovely Bombardier. Mate, I think you took a wrong turn. Took a major wrong turn. Interesting, eh? I wonder what the go is with this guy. So a couple of private jets to tie us over for the next few minutes. Got one more coming in. Another Falcon coming in from Farnborough, operated by TAG Aviation UK. Then a couple of private jets lined up there as well, waiting to be given clearance onto runway 07. And here's our Falcon. We'll spin around and get that real quick. Just before it touches down. Lovely. Buckets deployed there for the reverse thrust. It's gorgeous. Ooh. That made a cool noise. Coming in from Farnborough. Lovely scenes with the private jets, and then we've got two private jets, our first of many lining up onto runway 07. Cessna Citation Latitude heading out the door. Just need to put my mobile phone on charge. Alright, spin around and get our first private jet that is departing. First of two. Ms. Wolves saying that it's just down the road from me, eh? Awesome stuff. Wow, you live pretty close to Farnborough. That's awesome. I bet that gets nice and loud for you when it's busy at Farnborough, especially with the air show that happens there as well. All right, first private jet on the move, out the door. Looking a little bumpy. Nice early rotation as well. Beautiful. Love those private jets. Love those private jets. Here we go. There's one there. One that we just saw come in from Farnborough, our Falcon. We've got our next private jet coming on to runway 07. Another Falcon heading out the door off to Tallinn, however you pronounce it. The tri-jet as well, beautiful. Ms. Wolf saying it's 10 minutes in a car. Awesome. Wow, that's cool. Ms. Wolf, you live in a fantastic location. I'd love to get to Farnborough one day. I hope to. Hope to get there one day. Here we go, Falcon 900B next out the door here at London Luton. Power set and rolling for our tri-jet. Francis Waite, good to see ya. Lovely to have you here with us. Beautiful. Always great to see those private jets, the little pocket rockets, arriving in the pardon here at London Luton. But Francis Waite, good morning. Hello, Sean. Luton it is for my last airport of the day in a live stream. Good to see you, Francis Waite. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here, of course. Always a pleasure to host you here on the Sky Squad TV live streams. We are going to be live for another 25 minutes or so. And we're going up to 11 AM local time. Quite a few delays on the arrivals and departures here at London Luton due to quite thick fog and mist this morning. Here we go, Terry, and everyone else that was looking at that private jet. This one that we just saw that has gone out of our sight now, has gone into the general aviation parking area, but it is now showing on Flight Radar as diverted from Palm Springs to London Luton. That's crazy. How does that happen? How do you get diverted from America to London Luton? That's madness. I've never seen that before. That is absolutely crazy. Do you have a Bombardier Global 5500 pinging to be heading out off to Paris? Crazy that that got diverted from Palm Springs, America to London Luton. Mad. I've never seen that before. Francis saying it's 8:06 PM here in Darwin, Australia. Good to see you, Francis. Wait, 8:06 PM, eh? Crazy. Just checking out Flight Radar. I don't actually think we have too much coming and going at the moment. We do have quite a few. That Ryanair that was meant to go to Kerry at 9:15 has still not left London Luton Airport yet. Mad. Quite a few private jets pinging there, but nothing showing that it's coming and going. We've got a United Airlines Boeing 777 flying overhead, just taken off from Heathrow, destined for San Francisco. Just checking out on Flight Radar what we have coming and going. Yeah, Ms. Wolves, I agree. Very strange redirect there. Okay, so all of our scheduled arrivals have already landed. Just checking out our departures here. What time are we now? Wizz Air to Larnaca has been delayed until 1:10. look as if they're going to be leaving on time there, but quite a few delays. Trying to check out what was happening with that Ryanair heading out the door to Kerry. Just having a quick look on Flight Radar at some other movements. I don't actually think we have too much coming or going, to be fair. Looks a bit quiet on the Flight Radar front. Oh, wrong one. Nah, sorry guys. You just bear with me just for one moment there, guys. So just clicking around on the Flight Radar, but accidentally pressed the wrong one. We do have a Wizz Air that is taxiing out towards us, so we get some more information on that guy in just a moment, see where it's off to. But I just wanted to make one edit in the background here. But what we might do, guys, is looking a little bit quiet here at London Luton Airport for the next little while. As mentioned, quite a few delays have already been in place due to the thick mist and fog this morning, but we do have our Wizz Air A321 Neo heading out the door off to Rome. Hayden, so good. Oops, haven't hit the like button yet. Funny, mate. Definitely hit that like button. But guys, what we might do, we might make this A321 Neo from Wizz Air heading out the door off to Rome our last departure of today's live stream. As mentioned at the beginning of today's live stream, due to the weather this morning, we were making it, I was potentially looking at doing a bit of a slower and shorter live stream for today. Was planning on being out here until 12, but I think with just the delays, it's going to end up becoming quite slow for the next little while. So we'll check out this Wizz Air A321 Neo, and then we will call it a day here on Sky Squad TV live stream from London Luton Airport. Nice cruisy Sunday morning live stream to start off the day for myself here and to end the day for most of you guys overseas in the Southern Hemisphere. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Really do appreciate it. As mentioned, we'll make this Wizz Air A321 Neo our last arrival. Sorry, our last departure. We don't have anything on arrivals. Had quite a few private jets pinging up on radar there, but I think they're all just pinging, but not actually really coming or going anywhere. Hoping to see a few more little private jets, but yeah, as mentioned, we'll make this A321 Neo our last departure of today's live stream here on the Sky Squad TV live stream from London Luton Airport. Oh, Joe, just got your email. Thank you. Good to know. Good to know, Joe. I will switch it around for the next one. I will respond to your email when I get home, Joe, because that's good to know. Francis, wait, very true. Sean, the weather gods are the bane of live streams. Cheers for the time that I've been with you. Yeah, to be fair, Francis, it actually hasn't been that bad. There was a slight little bit of rain this morning as I was setting up, so I put my waterproof gear on. on the camera and everything else, and so that worked out well. Of course, had a little bit of rain as we started off, but then it cleared probably about 5 minutes into the stream, so the weather's actually been pretty good. We just had quite a nice foggy morning again here at London Luton Airport, which we did actually on the last stream we did at London Luton when my sister was with me as well. So yeah, but thank you everybody for tuning in on today's live stream. I'll do my usual outro. If you haven't already, then definitely please hit that like button on the way out of the door. As mentioned, cruisy live stream from London Luton Airport this morning. This may or may not be my last live stream before Christmas Day. Half planning to do one this coming Tuesday. I was planning in the back of my mind to drive out to Gatwick Airport, but Gatwick Airport is just short of a 2-hour drive for me. And to be fair, with all of the rain that we've had over the last little while, it's not the best location to be standing. So if I do a live stream on Tuesday, it will most likely be from Heathrow, and then that will be our last live stream for before Christmas Day. Sorry, not for 2025, because I hope to get back out before New Year's. But yes, so definitely get subscribed if you aren't already, get your notifications turned on. To be confirmed about this coming Tuesday, but I hope to get out there for one last live stream before Christmas. But here's our last departure from London Luton Airport today. A321neo Wizz Air out the door off to Rome. Beautiful Wizz Air out the door. Yeah, Ipso, tune in next time, folks, to see if that flight made it to Kerry or it's still doing laps of the terminal. Mad that it hasn't left, eh? Mad that it hasn't left. There'll be some very angry people on board that flight. All right, guys, just give me one moment so I can come over and say a proper goodbye to you in the way that I love to do with the behind-the-scenes camera. Just give me one moment. Stand here we go. It's awesome to have you guys with me today, and thank you so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate those of you who did hang out. And yeah, as mentioned just a second ago, I am planning another live stream for this coming Tuesday. I was hoping to be at London Gatwick, but as mentioned, London Gatwick is just short of a 2-hour drive for me. So if the weather's not amazing, it's quite a sketchy one to get to, and the weather hasn't been that great over the last little while. So it's very wet and muddy out there, so may end up just kind of sinking into the ground. So watch this space. I want to try and do a live stream this coming Tuesday. It will most likely be from Heathrow, or if I'm staying local, then we'll come back out here to London Luton as well and hopefully have a bit of fun pre-Christmas. So get subscribed if you aren't already, get your notifications turned on so you can be notified of that. But thank you everybody for dropping in to today's live stream here from London Luton. Cruisy live stream, a little bit shorter than I had half planned. Thank everybody for tuning in to our awesome super mods and that as well. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for being a part of Sky Squad TV during 2025 and what you do here as well. Big shout out to all of our captain members. I need to update this slide. There's a couple more names that I need to add onto there. But yeah, that's it from us. Big shout out to, of course, our supermods, Celine Z, Christine, Frank, Airline Flyer, Ms. Wolves, and Ipso in no particular order. And yeah, that's us for today from London Luton Airport. I've been Sean, your host here on Sky Squad TV. Thanks so much for hitting the like button, and to everybody for dropping in a super chat and membership milestones in that as well. And I hope to see all of your lovely faces on the very next Sky Squad TV live stream, which may be from London Heathrow Airport this coming Tuesday. So watch this space. But thank you once again, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Enjoy, stay safe. And if there is no stream this coming Tuesday, a massive Merry Christmas to every single one of you. And we'll definitely be out before New Year to finish off 2025 properly. But if I don't see you before, Merry Christmas, stay safe, enjoy, and have a fantastic time with your friends and family. And I'll see you lovely people on the next live stream here on Sky Squad TV. Cheers, everybody. I'll see you very soon.